Hello everyone. Welcome to Mennischomps Mario Mayhem. I'm mennisChomp. I will be your host this evening. I'd like to thank everyone for turning up to this event. I'm going to do my best not to follow in the scuffed nature of the previous event I hosted, because I'll tell you what, that was rough. You know, it was rough. We've got 4 great runners today who kindly given their time to participate in this wonderful event. Our first racer, let's do it like this. Look at this beautiful overlay with my face plastered everywhere. Our first racer is Nater Beans, hoping to blow his competition to smithereens. Followed by the dashing Airbrush 45, who hosted the Spooky 16 tourney, which I actually won, by the way, so that's kind of cool. Like, remember that? I'm actually a winner. That's kind of cool, right? Falling Tacos is in the 3rd spot. If you are unsure who this is, just watch any Cobra highlight video. You'll surely see a clip of like just him laughing, and it's like the best laugh on Twitch. And I'm going to try really hard to say this correct. Our final racer is the one and only Aaron True It. He's very used to people saying his name wrong. And he told me how to say it, and I'm hoping I got it right, but I'll most likely mess it up throughout this tournament. I'm also joined by Seren in the booth, who is actually currently at ESA. So he is live from ESA, and he's managed to commentate for us, so it's going to be very, very fun. All runners have a PB range in from like 1722 to 1755. A quick explanation of the format: all 4 runners will race each other at the same time. Whoever finishes last will be eliminated. We will repeat this until only 1 remains. Airbrush 45 is the only runner on emulator, but there will be no penalty. We're not bothering with any of that stuff. Yeah. Let's get underway. I'm just going to count everyone down. Just check everyone's ready. And then we'll have a quick chat with Seren while we're booting stuff up. I hope everyone's excited. We're going to start a very quick prediction, guys. It's only going to be for 2 minutes. So if you want to throw some points on people. Okay, so I've timed everyone in. We are ready to start. I'm going to unmute Seren in a moment. I'm just going to spend my quick time trying to sync everyone up. With a little delay from Aaron. So hopefully I can quickly sort this out. Damn, Aaron's the only one who's out. Oh, there we go. Hello, Seren. Yep, sorry. I was a bit panicked, I'll be honest. But we got everything kind of... I'm sorry we put you through that. But I hope you're excited, like, taking time away from your day at ESA. Sorry guys, can you hear the gameplay audio?
Can you hear me?
You should be able to hear you now, Saren. I did have you muted.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it's okay. I didn't really have anything of importance to say anyways, so...
No gameplay audio, okay. Well...
Gameplay audio is pretty unimportant for the chat, honestly. I think that's more important for us as the commentators. We'll just let them know all the sounds.
Maybe it'll be working now.
Was it you that was having to commentate Mario sounds? Somebody was having to commentate Mario sounds. I was watching a VOD and maybe something. I can't remember.
Hey, they can hear it.
Yeah, we got all our players here at Mock Fortress, which is pretty positive. Everybody having a little bit of trouble here, it looks like, with the Owls so far.
Oh, yeah, Brush. Yeah, Andrew getting it. Brush. Yeah, Brush falling, opting to go for a cannonless.
Yeah, interesting to already, resort to the cannon. Usually you only see that when players really low on health, but I guess if you collected all those coins, maybe. Yeah. 4 screens a little bit much to keep up on, but Aaron falling down here going for cannonless. Falling Taco's grabbing it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this is kind of mayhem right now. This is pretty hard to figure out, especially on a 480p phone screen right now.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be kind of easy to follow, but yeah, I'm struggling already. But you know, it'll get easier. This is the first race. This is the hardest one to commentate.
Yeah, we gotta start not just the players out here. Aaron Truth
and
not find the plank here. That is unfortunate. Needs to get back up there. Airbrush going for this owless, excuse me again.
Taco's talking to the toad. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, there we go. Aaron getting cannonless.
Just trying to get some intel, probably.
Yeah, needs a few little tips.
I think Airbrush might be resourcing now to the
Oh, we've lost Saren. We'll be back. Yeah, I'm unsure if Airbrush has actually managed to get Owless yet, or if he's just going to go wake the owl. Most runners having like a little hiccup, but kind of getting past it. The timers are going to be slightly out, but you know, we'll work out the end. I can show all the timers on screen, so we'll sort that out. But this is pretty close, so we don't have to worry too much.
I've fallen in the toilet. I mean, I could honestly, I could hook up my microphone if my mic is that bad. Monka.
Yeah, if you want, I'm alright with it. But if everyone else wants you to hook it up, I'd go for it. Taco's getting the Tower Star, so Naya Bean's the first Outer Womps, followed closely by Taco, as both Brush and Mr. Truitt are on their final star, which is the Tower Star. Both struggling to get up there.
A little bit behind into CCM, which is a bit Monka, because, I mean, CCM's a little bit scarier for me, honestly. You can die pretty easy in this stage if you're going for pro wall kicks, especially at this level.
Yep, definitely. This is my favourite level of Mario, if I'm honest. You know, you got people doing slightly advanced things, but, you know, not always the most optimal, so lots of mistakes can happen. Especially, like, if you've watched me stream, like, I make a lot of mistakes. Taco's opting to go for the nice little triple jump movement. Don't see many people do that, you know, if that wall kicks will work.
I love it, honestly.
I love it.
still,
It's so good.
if I'm in a race and I mess up the pro wall kicks enough times, I just back up to like the boomer dinosaur strat. You don't even jump off the left side, you jump off the right side.
I mean, it's a race, you know, you got to do what you can. You'd rather not make a mistake. As Nate is going for wall kicks with the Mario Cam setup, which is so good. Nate, the first out of CCM, gonna be followed by Taco.
I think that's called the mennisChomp setup. I'm not quite sure the exact.
I'm still trying to think of a good name for that strat. You know, rather than just calling it Menace Wall Kicks will work. It doesn't really hit that well.
Yeah, this rolls off the tongue, honestly.
Yeah. Right. So Mr. Truitt slightly behind. There might be a sync issue, but we'll sort it out at the end. But they're still very close.
A four-way race, just don't bother. That's my strategy. The four-way races.
I can throw up their timers so we can have a quick little.
No.
Look at that!
Don't show the timer.
Yeah, look at that.
The timer, and then the chat just assumes that everything is in sync.
Yeah, but look at that! Everybody is pretty. Like, there's a second at most, so that is perfectly fine. We're all good.
Yeah, we're all in Dark World.
Yeah, with Brush getting burned on the booty, backing up with a red coin, which is quite nice. How many people get eliminated? So, whoever loses this race is eliminated. And then we go for a 3-man match. Whoever loses that is eliminated until one remains. So there's only going to be 3 races.
I'm a pretty big fan of this format. This format's pretty dope. There must be some sort of genius behind this one, honestly. Like, I don't know if a regular-minded individual could come up with this one.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the people have probably done this, haven't they?
I don't think so. I can't think of any.
Okay, well, there we go. I actually did something. Let's go.
I did something.
Yay! Grabbing Bowser's booty with a nice straight throw. Every runner, well, I'm just gonna wait until they've all grabbed the star. Every runner getting through Dark World. That's big. That's like, there's normally one person who really messes that up and they're kind of not out the race, but they're just, you know, a sizable gap between. But yeah, Native Beans and Tacos pretty much racing each other. And then Airbrush and Mr. Truitt are also racing each other, pretty synced up.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say Tago for a second, and I was like glancing over the names. I'm like, they're really that high caliber of a player in this. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is a mennisChomp tournament.
Oh yeah,
it's a pretty big deal.
I was gonna invite Binny, you know, but he had other things to do. He said. I don't know. He's a busy man.
Yeah, all these racers getting busy as well, heading down into the basement. Aaron Truitt, followed by Airbrush, last 2 to make it down there, and Naderbean's already into SSL, kind of coming out as the front runner here.
He's zooming ahead. I know Nate goes for side hop, but I see if any other runners do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like especially at this level, side hop is not the option unless you're trying to look cool. Definitely the option then.
Oh yeah, he's not going for it. He's going for the safety strat. That's fair enough. Respectable.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have you messed up talons in a race compared to a side hop? Like, let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll tell you what, everyone is performing pretty damn well at the minute. Oh, it's the bonk from Nate. Nate's gonna get these juicy red coins in LLL. Pretty basic movement, but there's no point doing like harder movement to save 0.2, as Tacos is gonna prove me wrong. Nailing it.
Burn strat for forever, so I was like, I gotta grind for 15, and then I was like, maybe I should upgrade strats. Maybe that's actually worth.
See, I still do it. You know, I don't know. I feel like there's so much time saving other places. It's not that vital. Yeah. Well, Nate is going for side hop. Oh, that's
Okay.
not nice.
What is the purpose here of going for side hop? I guess you're skipping rolling rocks. I've seen people do it before, but this is such a risky strategy. Nader's gonna pay the ultimate price with that death. That is pretty rough, honestly.
Yeah, that is... Oh, he's opted not to go back into it, okay. But that puts Tacos in the lead, and all the other three are all together. It's faster than Talon Star. Yeah, but Nate actually did the Talon Star as well.
Yeah, some people will swap it out for the rolling rock star as well, but honestly, like, I guess if maybe you could be worried about rolling rocks RNG, but realistically, it's not that huge of a deal. As we see all of our players here converging in HMC. Aaron Trout be going for the basic route. You know, we're not going crazy. We're not doing any fancy schmancy stuff here. We're just grabbing emergency exit. We're grabbing rolling rocks. We're going to get out of here. Same with falling tacos and airbrush.
Oh, you just went in by accident. Well, that's fair enough. Alright, Tacos going to MIPS. Nice little one-star lead at the minute. Oh, Nate sliding to the pit of doom. From first to last. I'm going to switch audio to Taco. This is one of the other runners we can actually hear the audio of today. Well, I don't think Taco's grabbed him its way wanted to, but
I'm going through in a bit.
he did get it.
Obviously, it's one of those things like.
Oh yeah, Tacos did grab the MIP star. As did Aaron. I feel, but all runners are actually, so did Nate. All runners grabbed the MIP stars. To clarify, they are all in a call with one another, so they're actually having a bit of fun in this race. It's always good to see.
Yep. It's got to be collusion, 100%.
I'll tell you what, this is... Like, we have to remember, whoever does lose this race is eliminated. They are out. There's no second chances, so... This is close.
Yeah, I mean, pretty high stakes, but at the same time, you know, you have a couple other people that you could rely on to make some mistakes too, right? Because we're coming up on the hardest parts of the run. A lot of people say the run really only starts in Fire D. So.
Yeah. As I tell you what, Nate Beans, I think his endgame movement is probably the strongest out of everyone here. Taco's probably just as good, to be fair. With an awkward camera there.
I think these guys are all pretty, like, evenly matched. Say if, like, that was to pick a favorite. I don't know if we did predictions. I don't know if there's anything to go off of, but I would guess that Nate would probably be at the top.
We have 3 people for Airbrush, 1 for Taco, 1 for Nate, no for Aaron, but I mean, the predictions were a bit late.
Oh. Where are the Trout fans?
I'll tell you what, though. True, he's made a comeback, you know, because I mean he's not been streaming, not been playing Mario much. It was his birthday yesterday, you know.
Yeah, might have had some late night shenanigans going on, who knows? But looking pretty good here in Fire State. Could be on pace for early cycle, which nobody's gotten yet. Up to Nader Beans or Aaron to get it.
Here's Taco's first one into the Bowser fight, followed by Airbrush. Yeah, I bet you the way we were talking before this race.
Oh, there's an early cycle for Nader Beans.
Lovely,
Only one
making
got
up
the
some
early
time.
cycle here in Fire State.
Taco's hitting the throw. Nate with a bit of a slow left side. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's jumping about, having fun. Nate and Aaron both entering at the same time. Holy smokes. I don't want to say the line yet, but...
Is that a sync?
Somebody let it in.
That ground pound is so scary. I started doing that ground pound because I saw Slippery Nip doing it, and then after about the 5th time I ground pounded through the stage and burned myself to death, I just decided that it probably wasn't for me.
Yeah, I tell people every time, just don't do it. Just don't. Nate and Aaron grabbing the key at pretty much the same time. Taco's first attempt on BLJs. Doesn't catch. Tacos and Airbrush together, same time.
Oh, and the great equalizer coming out. Oh, Airbrush getting stuck on the wall.
Airbrush through first time. I'm not saying the line. The runs, nothing, BLJs mean nothing. Taco's talking to the door.
I don't even know.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to BLJs.
Oh, I didn't know that was the line. I wasn't even being facetious. I straight up had no idea.
Taco's very unlucky with BLJs though and talking to the door. Airbrush making it up to the top. Threw it straight through the door, almost going right into the clock. Oh, Nate looks like he's through. Oh no, he lost his speed.
Yeah. So Airbrush first into the sky here, but having a little bit of a ledge grab at the beginning. Taco's still stuck on the first staircase. Aaron shoots second into sky, and it's a race between Nader Beans and Falling Tacos to save themselves from elimination here, as both other players looking in pretty good position as long as they don't die. Which, yeah. I mean, this is Mario 64 and one of the hardest levels in the game, so we'll see.
Oh, Tacos is through. Nate, oh, he's struggling. He's really got to catch this next time.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking about Bowser's the favorite, and all of a sudden, making me eat my words here.
Yeah, he's really struggling with him. It's once you start missing him, you know, it's really hard to pull it back together. Oh, okay, Nate is up. Tacos is entering the bits.
Yeah, that was sounding a little bit like a lunar jump mash there. It sounded like about like 5 beats per minute mashing speed.
The grandma mash.
Yeah.
Both Aaron and Airbrush taking some very, very safe movement. As Nader Beans actually does make it into the stage. It's definitely not over.
Not over, but the walls are definitely closing around Nader Beans. Falling Tacos coming up to the triple drop wall kick here. I think the strat is definitely just taking the pole or standing left side. Does Falling Tacos have the guts though? We're gonna see him moving. No, we'll be standing left.
First hit from Airbrush. First hit from Aaron.
Yep.
Second hit from Airbrush. Second hit from Aaron.
Oh, Nader Beans opting to go for the pole strat here in last place. I don't know about that.
Third hit for Airbrush. He's going to be the first place in this race. Aaron with one throw left.
Looking like he's going to be able to close it out. Really hoping for Falling Tacos right now to make a mistake is Nader Beans if he wants to stay in this one, because this is it. And that's a miss.
That's one miss. That, to be fair, that kind of brings it close. He's got to get some quick regrabs.
Yeah, one more miss and it is definitely within reason for Nader Beans here. Has to nail this last toss.
Oh.
That's be it. Oh, sure. No!
Okay. Hold up.
On the money, but short.
I don't know if Nate missed that throw, though. I think he may have missed a throw.
Nope.
Goes, no!
Nope. Nope.
No!
But I missed. Okay.
Nader Beans!
Wow.
Managing to clutch it out last minute. Tacos. Tacos was playing so well that race. BLJ's broke the man. Looking at the timers right now. Oh, we don't know what Airbrush's time was because he reset, but it was faster.
Tacos, unfortunately, unable to close things out there, and it's going to cost him the race and get him knocked out of this event here. That's pretty frustrating.
Oh, that was rough. That was rough. But I'll tell you what, for the first race in this event, you couldn't have asked for anything closer.
Yeah, is that 3 sub 20s, I see?
Tacos with just over a 20.
Oh, okay. I have about 4 pixels on my screen display, so that would explain it.
Okay, I'm just gonna drag our boy Tacos into the call. And we'll have a quick chat, and then we'll get into the next round. Hello, Mr. Taco.
I
Ah, I'm in pain. I'm in pain.
Missed that many throws.
You deserved so much more.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, that's the way this event goes.
It happens.
But
It was fun.
I'll tell you what, if you go back and watch that, you'll enjoy it because you all were so close throughout the whole race.
Oh, we were talking about how close we were
It
to
was
each
actually
other.
insane. It was,
Yeah.
it was unreal. For a four-way race
Yeah.
being so close. And you and Nate just both getting stuck on the BLJs.
Yeah.
God, that must have hurt.
Oh, it was painful, dude. It was so painful. Getting a 20 feels pretty fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I will clarify that you are definitely capable of much more, so, we know that. You're a great runner.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, at the very least, you can at least hold the honor of being the first person ever eliminated from mennisChomp's Mario Mayhem.
You know,
true.
that is a moniker that most people will never have in their life. In fact, one person ever will be able to say that, and that was me.
That is true.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Truly inspiring stuff.
All right.
When did you become onto us, by the way, about coordinating MIPS?
When you all had the stars. That's when it's kind of like, hold up. There's something ain't right. I missed, I don't know who did it first. I missed whoever did it. I think Airbrush I missed. But then I was just seeing Nate grab, going for the ground pound grab. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, I got there first, but I don't know if Airbrush got MIPS before I did, because
Alright.
I got out and I was moving toward MIPS and messed MIPS up, and that sucked.
Yeah. But no, that was a great race, and thank you very much for competing. It does mean a lot, to give me your time to race in this event.
Thanks for having me.
That's good, no problem whatsoever. If you want to shout anything out, go nuts. The stage is yours.
Yo, I'm following tacos. I'm looking to PB Mario more, so enjoy that.
Huge. Everybody follow Falling Tacos, who has sadly been eliminated.
If you want to see some PBs, don't come to my channel. No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, everybody who's here is dope, and I'm just really glad that I got to be a part of it. Thank you so much for having me.
That's no problem whatsoever. All right. Well, see you next time. We'll invite you again. Don't you worry.
Lit.
Right.
And GL to all the racers.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I need a quick moment to set up the next scene. I've got a few stuff to mess around with. So I'll mute. We'll play some music in 5 minutes. Right. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, we're waiting for some runners to get back. They're going for, a quick toilet break, get prepared, wipe their hands, it's been a scary one for them.
Yeah, this is high stakes.
Yeah, this is big. Got my scenes ready. We are ready to rock and roll when they all come back. Predictions
I'm really
are
confused
live.
with this.
Go on.
I was watching the Scuff 16 tournament,
Yep.
and I'm just wondering when the part where you're like manually adjusting the like crop on stuff to pop in, 'cause that's the level of production quality I'm used to here. So I'm kind of confused.
I'm trying to like reach new levels.
You're not totally getting rid of that, right? That's part of the charm of this channel, I think.
I mean, Airbrush's capture is slightly off, so that'll be the scuffed part.
Okay, good. Yeah.
But no, it's, I'm quite enjoying trying to put a bit more effort into the production side of things. Okay, we've got the ready from Airbrush, just waiting on Mr. Truitt. We've got the ready from Nate at Beans.
Aaron's just got to bust out a quick DK million score.
So yeah, I don't really know much about DK, so I don't even know how good that is.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
many
know
people have it at this point, but
yeah, I know it's quite an achievement.
yeah, Aaron's no slouch with the Donkey Kong.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know.
runners are ready.
Hog.
So I will actually get this started.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Okay, we've counted it down.
Oh, you're right. I'm loving this crop from Airbrush. That is fantastic.
There we go. See
That's not bothering me at all.
Not at all. Not one bit. The man, the myth, the legend. Type in the chat whilst he's in a race. Actually insane.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. I can see the chat. Let's go. I really like the other layout a lot because I can see the chat.
Yeah, there's only a little bit of chat at the top, sadly.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
But yeah,
I gotta get the pattern right.
Like I say, it's all about maxing out the gameplay as much as possible.
I don't know about the stream, but the game audio is kind of loud.
Kind of loud. Yep, so that's my bad. I did just do on 120%. That's my bad. Sorry,
Oh
everyone.
no, I mean, that's what we're looking for. That's what I was bringing up in the break. We gotta have some scuffed aspects going on here. All our players pulling up to lack 2 skip. 3 for 3? No, Nate gonna drop the ball, unfortunately. Call the bridge garden. So I wonder if we're gonna see Nate play a little bit more of a solid game here, and obviously not starting off on a good foot, but really kind of, relied on that mistake at the very end from falling tacos to make things work.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he's able to sort of pull things together, maybe take matters into his own hands here. 2 solid bomb clips here from our players on the left.
You love to see it. See if Nate gets this. Of course he does. Right. Switch perspective to Mr. Truitt.
Flawless. I literally didn't even notice. That was kind of crazy.
There we go. I don't have like a big stinger, just a nice quick fade. I'm not going to switch it too much because it'll get a bit confusing.
Yeah, so Aaron definitely looking for a little bit of retribution here, and wants Airbrush as well, both having a lot of issues with the 2 big stars here. Alice and Campbell is going to be pretty difficult for them, but Airbrush
lovely.
first try Alice. Aaron?
Oh, lovely again.
Also-
Oh, was that the ground
Okay.
pound as well from Mr. Truitt? Oof. And
Oh, but
Nate.
Nate.
Grinding Mario's cheeks on the top of that cage. Hate to see it. And again.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. I don't know what else I expected from the
Oh.
mennisChomp, honestly.
Oh, Nate, you've got this. Oh, and Truitt missing. The Canonless's airbrush actually got it. Nice.
Are the player feeds swapping? Oh my gosh! Like I can't.
Yeah,
melting
sorry.
my brain here.
Sorry. Yeah, we've got Airbrush as the main focus, as he's got a nice little star lead at the moment.
I think it might be that like most of the times that you're changing the scenes, it's when it's like a white fade, so I can't see the name when you switch it. It's like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Okay, there we go. Aaron managing to get that Canonless. It's just, you just get it, get over it. That's the biggest thing. Womps is such a rough stage when playing Mario, let alone in a race.
Yeah, but we are heading out here. 5 stars for Airbrush, in the lead by about half a star now, which is a pretty solid lead for this early on in an LBLJ race. I mean, if it was LBLJ, I mean, half a star lead would be not that huge. You got so many big things going on early, but this early on, half a star lead, no LBLJ is kind of large.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when both Aaron and Nate are doing the Womp King, which is, you know, it's quite a long start, really.
Yeah. I gotta love the Omega beginner tier movement there up to the tower. I respect it. I'm not even, I'm not even
exactly.
trying to
That's
like,
you watch Airbrush's game plays. He plays it safe, but if that's he won the last race, you know. So
yeah.
Cannot
Go
doubt
for
it.
crazy
One
strats
bit.
all you want, but if you're not getting them, it's not a good race strategy.
Exactly that. Oh, Truid slipping and sliding down the slope.
What the f is Twitch?
But not that big of a deal. Just then.
Gordon Ramsay invading my eardrums here. I'm just so happy that people are following the mennisChomp channel. This is so huge, so big. These events are pretty large in the charge, I gotta say. So definitely drop a follow if you haven't already. I got a plug for Menace because he never plugs himself. Never view begs.
I can't do it. But guys, please share the stream to 5 family members, or else I'll be sad. Let's get that view count to 666 people, please. Thank you. Airbrush killing it. And Aaron with the... Oh, Aaron and Airbrush with the pretty big, you know, beginner falling all the way down.
Nate,
if it works.
Nate, I'm not even sure how we ended up in that situation, but...
I didn't want to say anything. I saw the penguin on the slope, and I was like, what's happened here?
We needed a little bit of like a to-be continued splice there, honestly. That was a bit of a... we just don't talk about it. We're just going to move on from that moment. It never happened. Airbrush first in the Dark World here.
Yep, zooming away with this.
So who was it that was asking about the splicing earlier on? I think it was...
it was actually...
Airbrush.
Yeah, it was Airbrush was talking about splicing, you know.
Interesting. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, talking about splicing the pregame, both races so far in the lead by quite a bit. This makes you stop and think a little bit.
Yeah, it does. And I'd like to say, the first race they were all in a call together, but in this one they've actually all deafened. They're all taking it very seriously. No fun and games, apart from the game of Mario 64 and the fun of playing the game. But apart from that, no fun and games. And Aaron taking a slight lead into a Dark World over Nate, but not that big.
Oh no, Airbrush missing a coin here. That's a little bit awkward pointing.
Yeah,
if you go back,
yeah,
you try to go too fast. It's so easy to
yeah,
die.
I respected him not moving the stick during that cutscene, just waiting to see what was happening with Mario.
Yeah.
Because he's scary as hell. You hold the wrong input, just walk straight off the stage.
Yeah, you gotta come to a complete stop. Don't want to take any chances.
It hits that throw. Nice, nicely done. Ooh, Aaron getting a bit scared on these platforms here. He gets there in the
Yeah, but
end.
we're not dead, so that's something. It's definitely
Exactly.
a plus side.
Oh, what the?
Oh, Nader beans.
Yay! No! Holy oh my god.
I couldn't look at that honestly. Like they say, like when it's a train wreck, you don't want to look away. I could very easily look away from that one. That one was like
The
that was like
ground
maximum.
pound. Nate really going for the full ultra underdog in this race.
I gotta say, after that ground pound there, I'm incredibly impressed with Naderbean's ability to still be holding the controller right now. I would have 100% full spiked it into the floor, into the downstairs basement. But Naderbean's still playing a video game, so
Yeah,
that's good.
very
Still
incredible. Yeah. Picking himself up after a devastating mess up.
Yeah, and something worth mentioning. I'm not sure if we're keeping track of who all is dabbing, but I did see Aaron taking a dab there as Naderbeans takes another death in the same exact spot.
Oh.
Still has the controller in his hands though.
Oh, the ground pound at the beginning. Oh my gosh, that is rough. I feel for him. I really do.
Yeah, I think the key here is that we're all going to have to just not look at Naderbean's screen because that's the problem here. Too many people are watching him, getting a little bit nervous. Chat might want to imagine Naderbeans in his underpants, or I'm not sure if that's how it works. I know it works the other way. But...
I mean, I'm already doing that, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't know how old
Naderbeans
is.
Not to get 8 red coins here. He's just going in.
He just it's rough. He just wants to finish this. Airbrush, still nice lead. Mr. Truitt not too far behind though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously getting the first place doesn't really mean anything in this situation. Obviously the next race, it's do or die. You gotta win to take the cake, but Aaron can kind of just chill right now. Aaron can kind of just, get through, play his own game, not worry too hard.
Yeah.
Airbrush is just like, you can go on vacation, honestly.
Yeah.
Just kind of, you can go do another category, come back.
The only thing I can say is we don't know if any of them are watching the race, So I know Nate's gonna be feeling terrible, but Aaron might not realize how safe he is at the moment.
Very true. Yeah, there always is the opportunity that somebody just makes a larger mistake as well. I mean, we saw Nate make 2.
Yeah.
We were saying in the last race, run doesn't really start until Fire Seed nor BLJ, so
yeah.
End at that point here.
Yeah,
maybe we'll see some front sub flexes? Question mark?
Maybe. We might see a flex from Airbrush staring at the submarine, just showing us all what we're missing.
The Alaris strat.
Yeah, after all, it is a game of 2 halves.
I don't know if that video is like Alaris' gameplay, but I know he shares it quite a bit, and it's literally just like somebody missing every single swim and looking at the submarine as they go get back sub, and it is probably the most painful thing that you could ever watch on the internet.
Yeah, that sounds rough. Alaris actually did a clip of my 120 run of my swimming.
Oh no!
When he was verifying the run, he clipped me in aquarium, and he called it hoary flying because I just completely whiffed the red coins.
No.
I felt targeted, but at the same time, I loved the attention.
After you say that, I think it's very much likely that it's not Alaris' gameplay, and instead Alaris bullying some poor runner. But Aaron Truitt here in HMC,
watching those rocks.
Airbrush is dropping into DDD now.
Yeah, Nate's still going. Sizable difference, but he's just got to keep going. That's all he can do. It's far from over. Well, debatable, but Truitt with the nice grab. Airbrush making his way onto the sub, sliding off that buttery sub. Going underneath the sub, inspecting it for leaks.
Doing Bowser's dirty work. I mean, whose side is Airbrush on, really?
Yeah. I mean, for a submarine, it really is very, very static, you know? Like, it's very impressive technology, if I'm honest.
And then, like, there's only a few more questions to get the...
Right, airbrushing Firesea. Nice movement from the beginning. As he's not on console, not having to mess around with any fancy lag reductions. That is a very scary camera, and yeah, he's struggling to hold that angle.
Oh no, okay, yeah. Almost thought he was going to go for the Adam Ferrari bars there, just fly him on up there, but gonna opt to just go on over. The Green Demon is after him though, can't he escape?
Oh, taking it, that's, to be fair, that should be enough to be disqualified, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, and Airbrush is allowed to splice, lose the Green Demon challenge. What else are we going to give to Airbrush here?
I think 5 subs if he wins. Oh, that's the thing. Alright, Airbrush on the second Bowser throw. There's Mr. Truitt and makes his way in to Firesea. Nate still has MIPS to do. And DDD. Before he's even in the stage, so... a big difference at the minute. Aaron struggling with the wall kick for the pole, but not a big deal. Nater! Oh no.
Trying to seal his own fate here, apparently. It looks like he entered HMC with enough stars, had to go ahead and take the death. That is pretty rough stuff.
I'm honestly shocked for Nate, you know. This isn't the Nate we know.
Yeah, maybe an off day. Has Nate been playing much Mario?
He's been playing a lot of Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Taking it very seriously right now.
That Minecraft's sick, honestly. I was pretty stoked to see Nate doing Minecraft RSG 1.16 speedruns. That is good stuff.
There we go, Mr. Brush, second attempt BLJ up there. Nicely done.
Dude's pretty cracked.
As Aaron hits that Bowser throw.
Who?
Ron.
Oh, I thought you said Saren. I was like,
no. And there we go. Airbrush
hitting another
into the final stage. Oh, those long jumps through that middle bit always scare me. You get that chance of that invisible wall.
And Aaron in second place here, an entire fire so you had the Nader beans. That is looking pretty grim.
Yeah, it's harsh.
I hate to count him out, but at this point it is hard to imagine a universe. But we are on BLJs here, and Aaron is a bit rusty. Okay, and as I say that, he immediately connects on the BLJs, so...
As long as he... Yep, there we go.
I take credit.
I think Nate messed up the movement early, so I won't even be able to redeem it with a early cycle Firesea. Yeah, Nate still going is probably the biggest achievement of this. After seeing past tournaments where people just give up after having big mistakes, and if I'm honest, it normally ruins the content, so I really do appreciate Nate for keeping this going.
Yeah, that's what we're all here for, is the content. Nobody's here to watch Mario speedrunning. The good ratings.
Airbrush did miss that first throw. Airbrush did miss that second throw.
Airbrush did miss. Oh, wait.
Nate hitting his throw, but on the wrong Bowser. He's got BLJs. He's got bits to do. He's got Bowser throws. He's got a lot on his plate. Airbrush hitting the second Bowser throw.
Yeah, this third one's a little bit far away.
Holy moly!
Just did it.
Airbrush taking 2 victories in a row. This is crazy. With an 18-23. Which
Yeah,
is...
this guy's kind of unstoppable.
That's about... I believe that's about 40 seconds from his PB. Truett needs to take his time. He seems to be struggling on these blocks. Okay, he's over. That's good. He's got to the pole. That's very scary. As we'll see Aaron finish this one off and seal the fate of Nata Beans, who is up the first BLJ Stairsby. I mean, he's got a lot to do. I know Aaron's a bit rusty, but I'm sorry, he's not that rusty.
Wow.
But Nate is up there. Oh, no he's not. Gained a bit too much speed and didn't hold the right angle. Oh, just missing that final throw. And there we go. Mr. Truett joins Airbrush 45 in the final of mennisChomps Mario Mayhem. And I'll tell you what, both these runners were the least confident going in. Oh,
No.
Aaron with the disrespect. As we are going to see Nate finish this one off. Guys, if you are not following the runners, please drop them a follow, especially Nate. After this very rough one, to keep going is huge. And yeah, Aaron and Airbrush both in the finals. Like I said, both runners were they were just not confident going into this.
Yeah, and that's weird. They're in the final match. So
Yeah.
maybe
And
have a
that's-
little bit more confidence.
Oof. And that's what I mean, that's why I like this format. It's the whole anyone can win. The PBs are close. Big mistakes can happen. Nate with probably a run that he's never going to want to remember, which is not going to be good because I will be saving the VOD and I will be sending it to him every now and again because it'll be funny. Nate burning his booty, waiting for Bowser to move from the edge. Just chasing him around. They're opted to just throw himself off. There we go. That is that.
Hey, I mean, we made it way closer to the end than I probably would have. So, shout out to Later Beans on that one. Hopefully, we can get him in the booth here for a post game.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna grab him. Hello, Mr. Nata Beans.
Yo.
I know I can't really say much, but I just hope you're okay.
Yeah.
You know, if you-
Oh, yeah.
if-
What was your mindset during the race? Yeah.
If you need anything, just please call me anytime. Like,
Yeah.
you are on high alert right now. We are worried for you. Please, just please think.
Yeah.
We all love and
What a-
support you.
Yeah, I was really trying to demonstrate every mistake that you could make, and I know that there's 2 in Dark World, so I had to show them both off.
That ground pound, man. I just...
Dude, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why did I press Z, dude? That's such a stupid place to do it. Like, I don't know if I thought I was gonna do another long jump or what, but like, I don't know.
That was
interesting.
But yeah, thank you very much though for competing.
Yeah.
Do appreciate spending your time on this event, and you are welcome to join future events because we will be repeating this.
Hopefully, you know, I have a little bit less of an incident next time.
You know what? We'll I was gonna say we'll scrub the VOD, but no, we have to keep that bit in there. You know, that's some good content. Maybe send a cheeky little clip to Cobra. You know, gotta be done.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on. Pretty fun.
And if you want to shout anything out, go nuts. The stage is yours.
Shoutouts to the Dark World platforms for always being on the most garbage cycle possible. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I think the first one I got all like, I don't know, screwed up because I didn't know where the platform was supposed to be. I don't know.
It happens. But yeah, thank you very much.
Good luck to an airbrush on this next race.
They're gonna need it. It's gonna be a good race between them both.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Nate.
Yep. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So there we go. Nater Beans has been eliminated. That means Airbrush versus Aaron Truitt in the final. It's gonna be big.
Yeah, kind of a huge deal, I'm not gonna lie. I've overtaken the quiet room again. There's nobody in here, so I've got my condenser microphone in my hand like I'm a WWE announcer.
Actually huge. Can you possibly turn it up?
Oh yeah. Oh, that could be extremely loud if you like.
Alright guys, we're just going to take a quick 5-minute break to set everything up.
Hello?
Oh god, that was loud. But yeah. So guys, quick 5-minute break, take it, go grab a drink, do whatever. And we'll be back with Airbrush versus Aaron Truitt.
The finals.
Live from ESA, Seren.
I think that both these players have a pretty good shot. Honestly, I think Aaron. I feel like if he was practice and in his prime, I feel like would have pretty big advantage. But I don't know. Airbrush has been playing a lot more Mario. Aaron Truitt has been playing a lot more Donkey Kong. I'm not sure if the arcade skills translate over directly into using a controller to control Mario, but I don't know. Could go either way.
Yep, both runners have played really well today. And guys, remember, predictions, Rango long left. Put your points down, there's 40k on Aaron. We need to see a bit more on Mr. Brush.
Yeah, and something else I've not been noticing in the chat room either is the copy pastas are a little bit lacking today. I don't know if you guys have heard, but they are the #1 way to support your streamer. It's pretty rare to see one streamer just dominate in the copy pastas and not dominate in the race. So just a suggestion, not a requirement, but something you might want to think of.
Yeah, so Airbrush taking an early lead as Mr. Truitt did miss Lakitu skip.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's 7 seconds. It's not a huge deal. Give or take, depending on what movement you're going for, as Aaron Truitt is entering the Minecraft zone here, at least on my end, but has grabbed the bomb. A little bit of a dive there, though. Cannot make this work with a double jump. Yeah, and unfortunately, going to be grabbing the bomb repeatedly at the fence. We were not quite quick enough. I think he could have possibly made that work almost.
Yeah, I think I've seen in the past, but yeah, respectful.
Usually for me, if I do the dive grab like that, I'm always going for the plus setup. I'm just going for the single jump into the bomb grab. Saves a little bit of time, but yeah, Aaron is still making it through there. Just happened to grab the pole. And Airbrush here already into Womp's Fortress. Going to be going up to this owl. It's got it first try last time. So did Aaron. Let's see if they can double it up.
Lovely.
And we got to spam this boot to cheer for Truitt in the chat room. I'm not sure. Have we seen an Airbrush 45 cheer in the chat? I know we have Airbrush 45 fans out there.
And he's actually tagged it onto the same, same message. So he's actually got 2 streamers in one channel, which is kind of weird. I'm not used to this.
Yikes. A little bit of a concerning moment here.
Yeah, Nick Bush, he's unsure. He doesn't know who to support. Cheering both runners on, better than cheering no one on.
I thought for a second the Aaron Truitt was going for some sort of wonky Assault class setup, but unfortunately not going to see that there. As Airbrush has grabbed the 4th star, is through the gauntlet, just needs to grab the last 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, same with Truitt. Managing to get Canonless, you just, so good. You just got to get it.
That's what you want to see in the last race. You don't want to have, some sort of blowout finish here. We definitely want to see a close one. This Airbrush is going for the Womp King. Triple jump strategy, nothing funny, nothing fancy, no fence clip, no long jumps, just getting up there. And it's been working for him throughout all these races. He has just consistently come out on top just because he's able to do all these things, consistently. He's not messing up. He's not falling down too much. Although that first race was a little rocky starting out, but since then he's definitely picked it up.
Not much to say about Swamps, really. It's Swamps. We've all seen this before.
What do you mean? There's plenty to say about Womps. There's a big brick man. You can do the one where you're like, oh man, poor Womp, all he wants to do is have everyone leave him alone, and Mario comes up and beats him up. Is Mario really the villain here?
I don't want to feel bad. Come on, it's Tuesday night. Don't make me cry myself to sleep. Come on.
I'm so tempted to make a meme here, but I already got in trouble the other day from using my British accent in a private voice call, so I think I'm gonna just leave it at that.
You have my blessing. It's true, it takes a dive.
What even happened?
I don't know.
Wait. I'm confused. What? Unless his camera was messed up there, because it looked almost like he was jumping off that side over there behind him to the left, but it must have been he took a slip right here.
He picked the wrong star?
Oh no.
I don't know if Aaron is one of these, you know, where you hold left going into a level. Do like the little menu glitch, perhaps?
Hard to say. I personally barely understand how that works. It's one of those things where like everybody should do it, but like nobody does. Like we all just do the double down and save and quit on accident, and then get really mad, even though there's like a way better solution here. That also saves time. But
yeah, I'm not a believer in it still. It's weird as hell to move back into the level, I find. I find it good for like if you're leaving a stage and you have to hold down, then it's not too bad.
Yep. As Airbrush is going for this, I don't know if I want to say beginner strat, but you know, the definitely easier, less risky strategy here. Is Aaron Truitt doing a very similar strategy, different camera angle, same concept though. We're going to be grabbing this wall kicks for Workstar, avoiding the death backflip, which Menace says is safe as long as you follow his directions, but I don't trust him honestly.
I was going to say something, but my mind has gone blank. Yeah, Airbrush in the lead.
Sitting down here in the ESA practice rooms, there's just EverDrives everywhere. I'm not sure where all the players are at, but they have just literally left their stuff out here. I'm kind of concerned. Honestly,
that is a lot of trust.
Honestly, anybody can just come in here and just pick up some EverDrives and walk out. Nobody would know. I don't know why people are...
Anybody left any controllers there with maybe some premium steel stick variants in there?
Honestly, I would not be surprised. There was a couple steel sticks just laying around earlier.
Yeah, well, they probably... No, actually, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
I think that's my favorite part about ESA so far is, you know, as soon as I showed up, it was, do you have your brew sticks? And then it was like a stick feeling session. We were all feeling each other's sticks.
Love to hear it.
Getting the feel for each other. Yeah. It was a real meet and greet, honestly. Like,
yeah, you know, you really know someone once you touch their stick, right?
Yeah. Once you get a feel for their stick, you know, you wiggle it around, you touch the, you know, the cap of it a little bit, you know what kind of firmness they have up there, whether it's a rubber or polycarbonate. There's so many different variations you can have.
Yeah, some of them are knurled as well, you know, a nice little rounding on the edges.
Yeah.
A bit more grip.
Yeah.
Airbrush hitting the final Bowser frame. I mean, of this stage. Saved.
I didn't say they were free gifts. I'm in here. You have to come battle me for them. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't think fist fights would be encouraged actively. I bet we could probably get away with it in here. It's pretty secluded, but maybe a 16-star race or something. Start auctioning them off on eBay. It actually says on the whiteboards, one of the staff members came in here and said, this is not a cloakroom, which is apparently something... I'm guessing that's a UK term.
Yeah, where you put your coats and stuff.
Yeah, that's not a real word, but I kind of get the gist of it. Oh my god, is that 70-star spectacular host CS44 in the chat?
Yep, guys, if you are enjoying this Mario content and you want to see more races, drop ZS44 a follow. He's hosting a 70-star tournament. It's a lot of fun. You might see me commentate on there. I've done it once before. But, I mean, probably not again. It didn't go too well, but, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting invited back to do it. It's a pretty hot button issue. They've got a lot of people coming in and, you know, filling in the seats, which is good to see. Sometimes you can have a lot of issues getting commentators into the booth. As
it can be tough, yeah.
Commentating in a hallway for Menace Monkey actually begged me to do this, so I'm
very happy that you pulled through.
But back up on the race here, Airbrush still 1 star ahead, but Aaron is down in the basement now, is just 1 star behind.
Yeah, I'll be honest, he's not really like slipped from this position, you know, which isn't that bad.
Yeah. I mean, considering we had to take an intentional death in Wom's Fortress to get the right star booted up, I don't think it's that bad of a situation for Aaron. Airbrush has had kind of a bulletproof endgame so far. It's not been like flawless by any sense of the imagination, but you know, he hasn't had that like death or that meltdown on BLJs or, you know, a few missed throws in a row. So maybe it's time for Airbrush to take a tumble.
That is true. He's had he's had 2 very good runs so far. With no big mistakes, just tiny little like movement issues and stuff, but managing to actually pull off all the hard tricks, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a little bit too much Mario discussion for me. I think the real question being thrown out in the chat is very important. Mr. Ashley D asking, why is the mennisChomp at the top of the screen not moving its mouth when you speak? That is kind of a staple of this channel. I'm a little bit disturbed, actually.
I can see what I can do.
Okay, as long as it's being worked on. I mean, just drop a line to the tech team. I'm sure that they're not too busy right now. But yeah, Aaron Truitt grabbing the Reds coin stars from a little bit of a weird angle, but you know, we grabbed it, we got it. A little bit of a booty burn at the end there, but not a huge deal. And Airbrush grabbing that last star in HMC now as Aaron Truitt is just now entering. A couple stars lead for Airbrush, but just about the same lead as previously. Aaron Truitt. Airbrush taking a little bit of a bonk there. It's looking a little bit fallible.
Yahoo!
Wow.
Nice MIPS grab from Airbrush right in front of the door. The production team has worked very hard and they have updated the Chomp.
That is absolutely remarkable. I'm so impressed right now. The level of production here at the mennisChomp Mario Mayhem Tournament of Champions is absolutely mind-boggling. As is Airbrush's setup here for the MIPS clip. Does eventually get in that position. Shadow disappearing, Mario not too far to the right and gets through the door, but took a little bit of maneuvering there.
Yeah, well, oh, there we go, backflipping through the door. Very weird angle, but it works, so I'll take that.
The backflip is gamer, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge fan of the backflip. I do it all the time. If you're not going for that pro wall kicks, or the pro MIPS, excuse me, I think the backflip is definitely the way to go.
It does look quite cool. I've had it before where I've been able to like long jump through it. I don't know how I did that, but it was cool.
Yeah, 28 strats. I've done it before as well. I sat and tried to like lab it for a minute, and I was just like, okay, this is not worth my time.
It is not, yeah. Oh, brush sliding off the fin. Oh, and again. If True can get through this door. There we go. That'll be about a 45-second difference-ish.
On the enter?
Yeah, I think that's how long this DDD takes. I don't know.
Yeah, and you got to keep in mind the fact that Airbrush had a lot of trouble on the fin as well, so...
Yeah, that is true.
Here into Fire Sea, we've only seen, I think, 1 or maybe 2 early cycle Fire Seas here. I think from Nader Beans is the only one I noticed.
Yeah, but I think you are correct. Oh, but yeah, I think Airbrush struggling to get his camera where he wants it.
Yeah, having some problems with the cameras there. It's understandable. The cameras there is very awkward. You gotta be basically looking through walls at Mario. It's not super comfortable.
Yep. And I know as Airbrush is playing on emulator, I believe he's using an Xbox controller, and I mean, changing the camera with a thumbstick is absolutely cracked. I don't know how you can do that. It's just insane, if I'm honest. And quite often you see emulator runners struggle with that elevator movement at the beginning of Fire Sea, because you gotta do some quick inputs on your camera.
Yeah, I mean, basically all of Fire Sea is like just a beast to navigate. Aaron Truitt here, not looking to be on early cycle pace, but it's looking pretty hot as Airbrush is taking a miss here, which, watching that that stage...
Okay, don't go... That's the closest you could get to the edge. Holy shit, I am sweating. That was... That would have been a tragedy and would have evened up the race.
Honestly, I forgot to breathe, and then it felt like all of the air was sucked from my body as Airbrush not only got so close to the edge there, he also missed Bowser's tail and almost ran right into him with no health. So managing to keep things under control for now, but Aaron Truitt is hot on his tail now. That's about a, 20-second time loss from missing that Bowser tail somewhere around there?
No! Truitt, no.
So as I was saying, Airbrush basically losing no time in Fire Seed at Aaron. Looking pretty fancy, looking pretty fly.
Airbrush has been pretty good on BLJs. I'm not a fan of the starting from the middle of the stairs. You know, you don't get as much time, and
that was a pretty good hex. I might have to remember that one. I think that the incantation, the particular like cadence of the words, they're really set up for the curse. I don't think we're going to see Airbrush making it through these stairs anytime soon, but maybe I could be proved wrong.
Oh,
I looked over just in time to see that bomb explosion, and I have no idea what I just saw.
Yeah, and yeah, Airbrush did eventually catch. If Aaron can get some quick BLJs, he can hopefully make up a bit of time. Airbrush looks to be up to Oh, no, not holding down. Getting a bit too much speed and looking like he hits an invisible wall that's not actually there.
All of a sudden, Aaron not looking so far behind. If he can get some squeegee BLJs here, that would be absolutely crunchy.
Again.
What? Airbrush. Airbrush is thrown for content, 100%. This is collusion. Oh my gosh, and Aaron Truitt, literally the insta connection here. Airbrush does make it up the second staircase, but Aaron Truitt is right behind him. This is actually kind of nuts. Aaron making up a large deficit. That death in Fire Sea. Really not looking good right now on his resume, but
holy smokes, the BLJs.
Yeah, and this is a lot of running out of Airbrush right now. Like, Airbrush is not flying through the stage at the moment. Aaron Truitt with a lot of potential ground to cover here. Looking pretty good on the beginning so far. The speed kick and the rollout. That was
feeling
actually
himself
hot.
Right now.
Like, that movement at the beginning, obviously it's dead now, but like, he was on Manimo page for like a lot of that for sure. He is not too far behind. Airbrush opting to go for the pull of shame. Aaron Truitt has an opportunity here. If he goes for the left side, which it looks like he's lining up for, gets the nice lineup here, right on the edge, gets the wall kick, and suddenly Aaron is within a throw. Very, very close race here for the finals. Going to the Bowser toss.
Yeah. Buffering is a little bit scared of this movement towards the end.
Yeah, but I mean, Airbrush even getting bodied by Goombas here. Like, everybody is out to get this man right now.
Buffering is running through the middle, eating all the wind.
Yep. And Airbrush cannot miss one of these throws. I will let you take it away here, Menace, for the ending. This is crazy.
Airbrush hits his first throw. Aaron with the grab. Airbrush with a quick re-grab as well. Aaron misses, and so does Airbrush.
No! What?
If Aaron can get this grab and get this throw quickly, and Airbrush struggles, he could take this.
That's gonna hit, isn't it? No, yes!
Yes. Airbrush with his second. Aaron with his second. If Airbrush misses this, I think he's got it. He's got it. Yep, Airbrush takes this, and Aaron just behind. This could be close. I think we're pretty synced up. Holy.
I have to look at the individual timers if the tech team can bring them on the screen here. Oh my goodness.
Holy smokes. 3 seconds in it. 3 seconds in it. Airbrush taking the victory. That is how we wanted to end the first mennisChomp Mario Mayhem. That was incredible.
Barely squeaked out the victory there. That was pretty nuts. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was biased for Aaron coming into this one. I'm a big Aaron Truitt fan, big fan of the 1,000,000 DK Master, but Airbrush just showing him up, you know, showing that practice is important, showing that being in shape really makes a difference, and remarkable.
Incredible. We're gonna bring both runners in here.
Double whammy interview.
We will wait for them to deafen, undeafen. But yeah, that was absolutely wild. Aaron, how are you feeling? Not that good, I'm assuming, but you played very well.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was I can't believe I went back. I went into I had to ground pound the chain chomp. Then I I held left instead of right on the tower star, right? So I had to commit suicide, or I could have gone for Womp's Fortress 100 and Reds, which is what I was originally thinking I was going to do. And then I was thinking, you know, I hadn't really done it in like a year and a half, so I probably shouldn't do that. I'd probably be faster just to die. So, yeah, and then I think I had another death on Bowser 2, and it was like, man, that sucks. But the BLJs came in super clutch. I'm glad it was a really close race. Dude, Airbrush, man, taking home the victory, winning all 3 races. You totally earned it, man. GG's.
Thank you. I can't believe that.
I'm going to say both of you guys were like the least confident going into it. You both made it to the final.
I played 2 days of Mario in the past year, and they were yesterday and today. So I had to do a really quick D-Rust to play this tournament. It's been a ton of fun, though. All the thanks going to mennisChomp for running an awesome event. So all the GGs in chat should be going to mennisChomp. And if I do suggest a name change in the future, it'd be the mennisMonka S, because there was nothing short of Monka S going on in this run here today, but tons of fun.
I appreciate the kind words, and I do appreciate you spending your time in this event. Every runner being very good at scheduling, which is always good. And yeah, if you want to shout anything else out, Aaron, before...
Yeah, so I think my only shout out is for you for running a great event, man. I haven't done the last time I did a Mario event was November of 2020. It was my first ever Mario race, and it was against Green Sweegie, who at the time no one knew who he was except for me, because I peeked his stream and saw he was going world record attempts for for no LBOJ on emulator at the time. But it's been a ton of fun. So the shout outs go to you, and the shout outs go to Airbrush, Nader Beans, and Falling Tacos for just having a ton of fun with these guys today.
And Saren.
No, I don't get a shout out.
I'm sorry, Saren. I haven't listened to any of the commentary, but huge shout outs to Saren. Saren Mal5, excellent gaming god at ESA.
Hey, thank you, Aaron. I do appreciate it. Mr. Airbrush, how are we feeling about taking the dub?
Shocked, to say the least.
That was an incredible finish. Only 3 seconds between both of you. That was wild.
I missed that throw in bits, and I'd already had that was my worst run of the event so far, and I was like, yeah, it's over. He won. I missed.
Was you watching?
I was not watching.
Okay,
I would be way too nervous.
I was gonna say, because everyone is different. Some runners watch, some runners listen as well. It's scary.
Yeah, I don't know how people do that. I'm nervous enough not knowing anything.
But no, you know what? I think it's great. I think it's full circle. I won the Spooky 16. Yeah, you won the mennisChomp Mario Mayhem.
Is this your first event, or have you had other events?
We don't talk about the other event.
This is your first event. See, you won my first event. I won your first event.
It was meant to be.
I'm starting to see some sort of collusion here. There's a lot of collusion going on today.
Anyway, I think we have to cut to a commercial break.
We were talking about that earlier. I don't know. Some of the gameplay was looking a bit fishy today. Like there's a little bit going on behind the scenes, but I think we'll let it slide. It is the first inaugural one after all, and splicing was allowed, at least I think. So
did I splice?
You don't have to reveal that on the stream. We won't put you on the spot.
Oh, okay, thank God.
All right. Well, thank you very much. If you would like to say some words, Airbrush, before we close out the stream.
No, just thank you for hosting us. This was really fun. Yeah, thanks. I hope to do it again. It's
good. I appreciate it. I'll DM you with a little prize
Oh, there's a prize.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not a big one, but we got 5 subs. You know, it's a nice
Okay.
little 5 Subway subs, not gift subs. You know. Nice.
That's even better, honestly.
All right, thank you very much, Airbrush.
Thank you.
And Saren, thank you for commentating all the way from ESA.
You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't get kicked out of the room, which is great.
That's really good. That would have been slightly awkward.
It's always a relief when you're doing something and you're like, this is weird, and then the staff come in and they're like, oh no, you're fine, and it's like, okay, cool. I'm not a menace to society. Fantastic.
It's good. That's good. No, I do appreciate the commentary. A lot of fun, and this event went all right. Surprisingly, I didn't mess it up.
Am I allowed to do my own shout out?
Go crazy, Saren.
Well, first of all, I gotta parrot Aaron and say shout outs to mennisChomp for being incredibly handsome and beautiful. But also shout outs to all the Mario gamers at ESA. We're doing a pretty poggers thing in the next few days. We are gonna get together in the practice rooms to do some racing, run a little live tournament. So if you guys want to watch that, check out Cool Cat Gang on Twitch. Fantastic gamer team. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, Menace, but pretty cool organization.
I do like the Cool Cat Gang.
Some epic pretty Mario racers. There's kind of some big names here. I mean, we got Cheese, we got Benji. Tom Carr's kind of okay at the game. Guy Nye's all right. Zine, I don't know if anybody's heard of Zane. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but yeah, just wanted to throw that out there if anybody wants to come watch.
Guys, yeah, make sure you are following the Cool Cat Gang socials to see that event and maybe some future events coming up. Who knows?
Poggers.
Who knows? All right, everyone. Thank you for coming by, and I will see you next time.
Thank you. GG's, everyone.
Bye.
Alright, guys. Holy shit, that went well. The fuck? That was... I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised. You know, after the past event, we had a lot of issues. And we kind of got past them, you know? Preparing properly, trying to sort overlays. It was a lot of fun. It was a very, very good event. And you know what? Like I said beforehand, if it went well, I would probably do it again. And you know what? We will be doing it again. I do not have a comms command, but we'll drop a quick shout out for Mr. Serenmu. You should be following him. If you're not, it's kind of weird. Like, I can't help you from now on.